welcome back to the D&D Family Gamers. I'm Dragoon here, back on Genshin folks, Pokemon Show. And today I also want to tell a reminder on me because 3 more days till the update.
Yay!
Because I have been waiting so long for this update. Because if you don't realize, folks, when we finished off the Archon quest of this update, how it ended, I'm like, why can't we go beat him up now?
Get your snacks ready for that day, Dragoon.
Oh, I got a bag of mini M&Ms.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Don't let your cousin see them after what happened last time.
No. She mostly likes the peanut M&Ms.
Ah. But still, I would stash them under your pillow. Unless she's renowned for pillow checker, then I would stash them somewhere else.
I'll say you do that to them. No. But both, you need to see this. This is kind of funny. Actually, no, wait, wrong way. This way. This I have to show you guys because this is honestly so satisfying. I have exactly 215 Primo Gems and 215 poles. That is just satisfying. But of course, I will be converting them when I can. But the update can't come any sooner. I have been waiting for this day because, for one, Columbia's gotta be coming in, so I'll be going for her. And most likely going for a weapon.
Let's get Columbina.
And rip Detroit's head off. Oh, but that's the hell
Yes. You know that I will be calling you in for assistance on that.
Oh, I already have some team of money to kick his ass. I won't make a team with Columbina to kick his ass. Get on that one. I'll make an Kino team, which I probably have one. I want to make a lot of teams. I also want to use one that has Coley in it. Because I want to make him beg for mercy. Because he's not getting it from me. Because he has burned all his bridges. Like, I will give the voice actor credit because the voice actor, amazing talent for making this character such an ass. Because that's the thing right there, folks. I'm not dissing the voice actor. He does an amazing job. The character's the issue. Which is what I think is so weird with players, how they blame the voice actors with certain things that happen in the game. They can't control that. Like, literally, all they're doing is reading lines.
Yeah, they're just playing the parts.
Yeah, so, like, whatever, if it's something like, oh my god, it's the long thing for the traveler, more for the male than the female. You don't go hounding the female voice actress, you dumbasses. Like, if you want to hound anybody, hound Hoyo. Because they are the one that write the story, not the voice actors. Like, am I right or wrong?
You're not wrong.
God, I'm here to see Moon Pie about to deal one more time. I might kick her ass. But today we're just gonna be more or less doing a few minor things. But I just can't wait for the certain things. What's going on? Without the stories to amp them up. And of course we'll also be getting an outfit for the travelers. Which I'm hoping we unlock it by, like, just before we fight the Torre. Because I think it'll make more sense, or like maybe in the middle.
Again, what if the gifts on Columbina for rescuing her?
Possible, but the only issue on that is supposedly this outfit we're getting.
That'll be at the end of the story.
Not just that, but apparently this outfit, from what I understand, is an outfit both Acer and Lumine had before they came to Tibet.
Ooh. But how did we end up with the current clothing?
I don't have a clue. Like, maybe one's like a casual outfit and one's more of a military, maybe? I don't freaking know.
Like a formal outfit.
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't explain that. Like, all we've known as the travelers' outfits are the ones we've used either being as Lumine or Acer's characters. Which, if you now put us an outfit that they gonna have that you get from basically from non-Christ or Conquest, why not start doing that for the other nations?
Mm.
Well, I would love to have like a Monta theme, Inazuma, Leeway, Fontaine, Sumeru, Natlin, and eventually Shania.
Oh, in that one then, Dragoon, like in that set,
Mm.
you could have one that everyone created called the Savior of Tabat or the Pride of Tabat.
Ooh, ooh, yeah, that'd be kind of cool actually. But it's only
Like the sleeves to be from Natlin, the collar would be from Mondstadt or something, you know.
yeah,
It's like
yeah,
everyone's contributed a bit of fabric.
yeah,
And of course Corley had to create it. Not Corley, Shiori.
yeah. Of course, Jory. No question, Jory will be the one that makes it because come on, she is a fashion designer.
Have you seen the little fan arts of Shiori making outfits for Aurora?
I haven't seen that one, but I have seen some of the ones of her making outfits like Aether. I've seen a few for Lamine. Those ones are hilarious. But yes, those ones. Those are funny.
Well, she makes one a hoodie for him that has little ear nubs so his hoodie rests more comfortably on his ears. And he's just sat there playing with his aphids, is that what they're called?
I'm not sure. I'll be honestly.
And one of them goes to help her by holding up a bit of ribbon for her.
But I think they should only do that is give us more outfits for the travelers. Like it's great here and they all give us one now after 5+ years.
And I don't mean to make it sound nasty, but can you imagine how badly those clothes smell, even if you did wash them?
The only thing is, I think I have more than one of the same outfit personally.
Yeah, like The Simpsons, they all have the same outfit.
Yeah, umpteen million of the same thing.
Oh,
But
Greg, remember that anime that they all had the same outfit and it was like a slight difference between one outfit, like an extra dot or something?
oh, I know you're talking about what was it called? Wait, what? Oh, well, I'm Razor's family.
Yeah.
Literally, now in Wolvendom, you can actually bump into Razor's family members. Super cool.
Oh,
I didn't really just found them. But I can't wait for the new update, folks. It's gonna be so much fun.
neither can I. First thing I'm going to do, wish.
Yes, yes. My poll count, even my amount for getting extra polls is low. I'm at 780, which is not a lot. So the main goal for next, when we get to the new banners, is getting Columbia once. Now, if I get two, like in the same temple, I'd probably flip. And two, go for a weapon. Because I paid like 40 something pity right now for the weapons. So I'm like, but it only matters if we get lucky. I know this game, so. I just can't wait for the update to come out so I can actually play. Like right now, folks, I have nothing to do in this game except for general grinding. Which, trust me, sucks.
That's boring.
Yeah. But at least with the new update, we're gonna have the whole new Archon quest to deal with, which I cannot wait. I will be doing that first day. Well, telling night technically for me because the update goes live at night for me. And I'm not even kidding, folks. I might just do the full story that night. I'm not even kidding.
No, don't. You'll have nothing to do.
Yeah, but if I'm in the middle of a cutscene, what am I supposed to do? Leave it on all night?
That's acceptable. But if there's no cutscene, you wait till the next day.
I love this one of the moments that you want to go do it now.
You'll have nothing till the next update.
Has that ever stopped me before?
Yes.
Not really.
It has. Do you remember when you couldn't get online because it had broken?
Yeah. I remember that day when Genshin broke. I'm like, what the
And
hell?
someone said in that really scary room that he'd lost all of his information.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if
So
they
now he
ever.
was just lying.
Yeah. If someone actually did do that and delete all my stuff, let's just say there'd be a warpath.
You would be able to get it back though. There's a way.
Yeah, it's called grab the partner by the throat and snap. Jokingly, folks.
Yes.
Hmm? Well, we'll just gotta wander around and see if we can find anything good. Like, wasn't it the server's down for like a couple days, I think?
Yeah, I think it was because there was a really bad bug they were trying to fix, or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but it was something substantial. But
Now
we did
that
get
was,
an apology present and then some.
yeah, the Apollo dams. Ain't nothing there.
Last night, Dragon, was the best sleep I've had in days.
That's it. But
Because
the
it's
new,
down cough.
yeah, that new update, I just can't wait because I can actually start doing stuff again and go and kick someone's ass, aka Dotori. And I'm not even
Yeah.
kidding, folks. When I won't fight him until I reveal him in the storyline. With being the first time there, I will make a video that we just fight him the whole video. That is a downright promise. Trevelyan is voucher for me on that one. You know how much I don't like that character.
I've already said to him, guys, that I might need Dragon's help with the boss fight, because me and boss fights don't work well.
Yeah, and boss
And he
fights don't like me.
said, tag me in anytime.
Yep.
Unless he's on the toilet, then I've got to wait 5 minutes.
Exactly, or on the phone, that deal. Like, I can't wait for that update. I know I keep on saying it, folks, but it's gonna be a fun day. Because not only are we getting a new Argon quest, we'll get a new area to explore, finally. And I know where it is too, Svel.
Yeah?
It's behind where Flynn lives.
Really?
Yep. You can actually see the area really high depth compared to like you know how like if it's past the border, they don't really go high depth, it's kind of like a mountain terrain and that's it?
Yeah.
Not that area. It shows the builds a little bit. Which I'm
Wow.
like,
Bet Flynn's isn't happy.
well, it's telling where the headquarters is for him, so, you know.
Keep an eye on him.
Yeah, well, Flynn's is Flynn after all. He gets us over enough trouble.
I've got to say, Flynn's in that cutscene, that was awesome.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
When we first fight Reria,
Yeah,
I've got a
right.
feeling that he might be coming back.
Oh, I like feeling myself. And I'm thinking his girlfriend, too.
Yeah. Do you think it could be a weekly fighter?
No,
Or just a boss fight?
Oh, wait, are you talking about the Tory or Reria?
Reria.
Well...
Because that was a big intro, if it's just like a
one-time deal,
two-time special, yeah.
No, some people are speculating he might become a playable character.
Really?
Yeah.
Him?
I would rather have Reria on my team than Totori.
True. But if you think about it, he had the intro like when we first fight Signora. Is it Signora? Signora?
Senora.
She was a villain, and we can fight her weekly.
Well, I'd say they applies to Wanderer, too, when he was Scaramouche, technically.
True.
And,
So do you think it could be like fight his alter ego type thing?
it could be... It only matters if they want to be nice or not. Like, what the hell? Hey, the hell, Joe Sunday. Oh, great. Okay, you're being thinky today, aren't you? There you go. Give me your stuff. Well, I remember some people were thinking, like I was saying, with Ray being playable, which I can kind of see because they put a lot of detail on his character.
Yeah. Do you think Reveal looks like a red-faced mummy?
Who knows?
You know, like with the bandages on and mummies.
Yeah. Well, that thing, I don't know. Because, like, that thing, these sinners, like, they play big roles in Tibet, if we're gonna be honest. And the funny thing
Yeah.
is, one of Al's friends, aka Rindar, aka Albeo's mother, is one of them as well. Which still throws me to this day is like, how are you friends with one of the sinners? Do you think Tibet would shun you or something? You know what I
True.
mean? Because like you're friends with basically the one I caused the catastrophe. I'm hoping we get more information about that because like, don't get me wrong, Rindar's character design, holy crap. And apparently she's now one of the Shades? Is that it? A.K. Death, A.K. Renova, and her friends. Those four.
Yeah.
I think they were Shades, I think. But, oh my god, they just can't get here faster. Like, I know it's only 3 days. But this 3 days is torture.
Yes, it is.
Like, I want to get in there and kick ass. And rip Dotori apart. Which, now there's a question though. When we defeat Dotori, which we already know we're going to, that's the easy part. Is he gonna run away like a coward? Or,
I think. Oh, I just had a theory.
what is it? I'm listening.
Okay, well, you know that your theory says that we might be able to save Rhea from himself, like be a good guy.
Possibly.
Well, what if he helps us in the fight by stopping him from leaving? Because remember, he has
The binding
the
ability.
hands on the ground,
Yeah.
so he could stop him in his tracks, letting us do what we need to do, or he could create a cage.
That or maybe, ooh, this could be funny. Have Ray Ray do that, and then have Dainsleif open a portal and throw Dotori out into space.
Ooh.
I'll say, can you survive that one, sucker?
Can you breathe, sucker? Can you breathe?
That's perfect.
And by the way, YouTube, we're joking.
Yes.
No actual harm will come to this game character.
Yes.
Only if I want to sleep.
Well, he'll only have a few broken bones. It's no big deal. They'll heal. And again, we'll joke around.
Yes. Dragoon, did you ever watch Magnum PI?
Sounds vaguely familiar. I think I've seen a few episodes in the past.
I didn't know that they did a crossover episode.
Yeah, I don't know. But, oh, I just... Like, all I know is the number one priority is when the new update does come out, is getting Columbina. She will be on my account within the first hour of playing.
I can imagine you sending me a message early in the morning saying, I got her, I got her, I
No,
got her.
I won't do that. I'm not that mean. I'll tell you the next day.
But I'm hoping to get 2 characters if I can this time.
Oh, that's right.
One being Columbina, obviously,
And
the other
Anefa.
one, yes. But I don't think I'm going to be that lucky.
You never know. That's the thing right there when it comes to polls. Like, yeah, you have 70 polls, and I can vouch this because of Tony. He's gotten so lucky when it comes to characters, it's not even funny. Like, get this.
Well, technically I've got 75 because when I've wished, I'll be able to get my 5 free wishes.
Yeah, and you'll be getting more wishes as well because of the extra
Refunds.
4 stars. Exactly.
Who are the 4 stars this time round?
They haven't revealed that yet. At least I don't think I noticed it. No. If I had to guess, just because of the characters in general, I'd say Aino's probably going to rerun, which makes sense.
Absolutely.
It makes the most lot of sense in the long run. I'd say maybe Xingqiu.
Maybe.
Because of the water element, kind of makes sense. And then maybe either Benny or... What the hell?
Benny's always getting a rerun.
Benny's Benny.
And that isn't a diss, folks. That isn't a diss.
No. Maybe even Dahlia? You know, the guy from Mondstadt? Which is so funny, folks. Oh, wrong section. Yeah, there. Where is that guy? There he is. This is really spelled the same way as the other Dahlia in Honkai Star Rail, but she's a she. And a bit psychotic.
Oh.
But,
You're not boring me, by the way, sorry.
No, I know. And from what I was researching and from what I found out, once we get the outfit for the Traveler, we will be able to transfer our elements without going to a statue.
Yay!
Like, I don't know how it's gonna work exactly.
And then I mentioned, yay!
Cause let's just be honest, folks. That's been a feature in this game a long time ago. I'm gonna say maybe up to Inazuma or Sumeru. Not happening it.
You know, I don't even think I've switched my character's abilities yet to the water one.
I haven't looked at the achievement. And you do want to do it well. Because there's another thing to apply to all you guys as well. Whatever elements you've unlocked, or aka nations you've gone to, always make sure you resonate with that element. Because with the new outfit, we'll begin those buffs from them.
Okay.
Like for me, I have at least done each one at least once.
I've done each one at least once. Well, one of them more than once. One I'm still talking with because it's the fire one. The fire one's the most powerful in my opinion.
Between all of them, the top two is definitely between Pyro and Dendro.
Yeah, Dendro, I do agree with that. Lightning was okay, but it seemed...
Yeah, that needed a little work. And we won't talk about the Hydro.
No.
Like, come on, you
gotta... I didn't really know that they were peeking that in this update.
Yeah, well, who knows? But, oh my god, I just can't wait.
Oh, Dragon, you just got me an idea for a game that we can play right now.
Okay.
Who's the most powerful water element character?
Water element. Hang on, let me just sort my characters out.
Water!
Yeah, water, aka Hydro.
Your Hydro.
I think, honestly, between all these characters out of the Hydro element, I think Nibelette.
And then the next one, the top two. The top two then. I agree with Nibelette because he's got his Kamehameha.
Pretty much. Hey, I do. I'd say it'd probably be between Farina or Galan, in my opinion.
Okay, cool.
Because Farina's an excellent support, and same thing with Yalan. But Yalan can be a main DPS.
The next one is the most powerful Pyro.
Pyro? Oh, that's easy.
But the top three?
Well, number one's Malrika, no question.
Of course.
Number two, Alagino.
I agree.
And
even though she does have a hindrance to her ability.
Yeah, that needs to be fixed in my opinion. That needs to be fixed. And honestly,
I didn't see a problem for said hindrance.
Yeah. It's mostly because she can't get healed by healers in the middle of battle, except for herself, which is stupid.
Yeah.
But I'd say number three on the Pyros is definitely Betty.
Agreed. Then what about top three? Animal.
Let's see. Well, I'm out number one, Kazu, no question.
I agree with that one because he's a powerhouse. And definitely helps out the game early days.
Number two, I'd say Wanderer.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, number three is a bit of a tiebreaker between the two characters. It's between either Chaska or Venti.
Interesting. I thought you would have said Jean.
No, well, not because Jean. It's mostly because of Venti and his new buff.
Okay, which I've not tried out yet.
It's wild, I'll say that much. But, like, if Venti didn't have it, I'd say Chaska. But because he has it, can go either way.
I think I know what the answer to the next question is going to be.
Oh, what now?
Cryon.
Oh, God. No, that one's actually hard. You don't realize how hard it is.
Well, for me, it's Gonyu. Gonyu's in the top three.
Do you want my ultimated?
Go on.
Gonyu, Aika, Skirk, Sitlali.
Agreed. What about Electro?
Electra. Oh, come on, Jamel, you're killing me.
Raiden.
Definitely Ryan Shogun, Miko, no question.
Agree with Miko.
Of course, I can't never forget the Miko. Um, Varessa, because he's so much fun. And I think, honestly, a Nefa. Those are like
My
my
dad will
top
probably put in
four.
there for the second one.
Well, I'm not pointing like saying who's better than who. I'm just saying the top four in my
But that's mainly
opinion.
because he doesn't have Yai Miko, and they'll call it something else then.
But that one was actually a tricky one because I don't think there is.
So we've
Well,
done all the elements there.
no, we're missing Dendro and Geo.
Okay, then Dendro top three.
Okay, well, and right now, folks, these are just our opinions. You
Yes.
may not agree. It's just our general opinion. Now, this one, oh boy, I know some people are gonna yell at me a little bit, but number one, no question, Lil Nahida.
Agreed. So on my end, she does need a little bit of buffing up.
Yeah, well, that's normal. You bump a little bit. Number two, I think is Llama,
I
and
agree there. She is
and
a powerhouse. She's a
and
hidden powerhouse.
yeah, and it's not about our outfit, folks. I don't care about the outfit. She can wear this normal clothes. I won't give a shit. And honestly, I think number three, in my opinion, is Nefer.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That
But
woman is
her
freaking yeah.
ability at the end, her main ability is a little bit weird.
It's a little bit used to, but once she hits, holy shit, she hits hard.
I got nothing, didn't I?
Egyptian woman, yeah, should be.
Yeah, I'm sure I did.
Like, and I'm not dissing, Tanari,
Yeah, did you? I
Alhazel.
got it by accident.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Or you can each, not against them, they are all powerful in their own right. It's just, in my opinion, I like these ones the best, in my opinion. And now, Geo. Oh boy. This
This is
one's
a
got,
fun game, isn't it?
yeah, it is, honestly.
And
Well,
folks, put down your favourite combos of the top power ones of each one we've gone through and
yeah.
in the comments.
And if you have
Let
like,
us know your thoughts.
mm-hmm.
And if you want to expand on that, who's the best combo of teams out of the characters we've mentioned?
Mm-hmm.
Like, who would you put in a team?
Well, I would tell you top three for Geo is Navia, Xiolin,
Agreed.
and Zhongli.
I agree on all of them. I'm going to say Zhongli's in the top three for me.
Yeah.
All those three that you mentioned are the ones for me. Nothing against Ningguang, but she's more shield
Well,
defense than powerhouse.
my thing on hits hard. Because that's how I built her. Like, technically, any of the characters can be main DPS as they want to be.
Of course, yeah, it just takes some, with the exception of one.
Yeah, poor Kokomi.
Yeah, nothing against Kokomi, but she's seriously a healer, not a fighter.
Yeah.
But she's a strategist, so.
Yeah, which kind of makes sense.
Oh, that's they could put into the game.
But,
Kokomi's a strategist. They could have Kokomi's opinions and tips for fights.
that would actually kind of be cool, actually.
Like, Dragoon, that's just sparked a big idea. With Nether's intel.
Oh, I see what you're going. But because technically, right now, they have implemented a thing that if you go to talk to Nefer and get some extra stuff out of her.
Exactly, even though I've not
So,
done that yet. Properly.
no, I've already done it already. But on me.
Well, that could be a massive thing. Hoyo, listen to this, what we've just said.
Yeah,
Dragon,
like,
if you want to say it properly.
yeah.
Because my
But,
voice is going, as you can tell.
yeah, that's okay. Basically,
And who else could be in there? I mean, Yehoda could be.
I'll say Yolande.
But Yolon, yeah, that would make a lot of sense. Then there would have to be a fourth one then.
Maybe Ningguang?
Yeah, she could be on the board together.
Yeah. But basically, folks, the idea is more or less having so if you're not sure how to beat a certain boss, let's just take the bomb, for example. Just
Yeah.
for example. And you're like, oh, let me go talk to Kokomi, and you have to go talk to her. Not like, you have to have her on your account. No, no, no. You can just find out what's on the
No.
island, and you ask her, what team or strategy should I go with for going to take on Dvalin. And just say,
And
just
it
for,
goes with your current team.
yes.
So if you don't have, say, for example, Gonyu, like she's not in it because she really does make the change in it. It
Yeah.
would recommend someone else.
Yes.
But
If
anyway, I didn't mean
it,
to interrupt you, Dragoon. Go on.
sorry. But then it'd be like, she'll give you a just general thing saying, oh, go with a team mostly of archers because they have a better way of fighting him. Something like that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Or one with claymores because that bar does break pretty fast when you use claymores. But it just gives you like general hints while getting like the full thing, like saying, oh, go and use Ganyu, for example. Well, granted, I've sold with Ganyu. No question. But of
And
course,
that could be a scoreboard thing as well.
and of course, my Ganyu is really built like a truck.
Yes. But I just thought, Dragoon, if they did want to see a video on how to do it, they could have like the top YouTubers who've defeated them in, let's say, 2 minutes.
Mm.
But that's just like a fun add-on. You don't have to do that, but
Yeah, it'd be cool
but
though.
that's got its own potential. I think that could be a really good one. Obviously, when it comes to like new bosses, it won't count because they've got to research it.
Yeah, like say you gotta beat it at least say 5, 10 times before they can,
Yeah,
just say like,
5 times to get the bare minimum of characters, like that could help,
yeah.
and 10 to get the max for it. What do you think?
That makes a lot of sense, honestly.
And of course, if you've already beaten them that amount of times before this gets updated, then it'll
We're way behind
give you them,
schedule.
and you get rewards
Next
from
on
it
the
as well if you
agenda.
found something that they haven't figured out.
Yeah, like, if you use a certain strategy that is not mandatory, like for example, let's just say with Asia, you're supposed to bring in a shield to make it a lot easier to take him down. But let's just say in this case, we have it so they you go in with a team with no shields and you still defeat them. They'll be surprised
Uh
by
huh.
that because of their thing. And I'll have to say, when you unlock the so-called strategies, in quotation, let's just say you can have like up to like what, maybe 50 primo gems?
Yeah.
Something like that. It'd be fun. And let's just be honest, if we go to... Oh, not you, actually. Whoops, wrong section. That section.
Oh, Dragoon, I just had another idea.
What they're cooking.
Well, you know when you said that, but what
Yeah.
if we have to like put in a beacon to analyze its weaknesses, and that'll give
Good.
us like the starter of 10 primo gems.
Hmm.
So, like for example, we've gone in for say, and I'm just trying to think of a character, Raiden
Rancho.
Shogun, for example.
Yep.
Okay, so we've gone in. Who's your ideal team to take her out, roughly?
My Melrica team.
Okay, so you've gone in with your Maverick team, and say you're not supposed to take her out with that team, and you found a hidden weakness that no one else has discovered, like the 4 people haven't discovered,
Yeah.
that would open up new possibilities
Mm.
based on the fire element.
Yeah, that'd be kind of interesting. Hey, I'll double up.
Hey, Arta,
I'm doing
I'm
alright.
really liking this idea.
It's just a potential. Especially like some newer players that don't understand the mechanics that well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and of
yeah,
course,
man.
if there's new people that can be added to it, to the ever-growing roster, brilliant.
Yeah. But that's all has a big potential. Wait, did I get my... Yeah, I'm not gonna do that, dummy. There you go. 215
Excuse
polls
me.
saved up. It's alright. But that sounds like some big potential. Hey, look.
That's something I don't even think Hoyo's
We're
come
way
up with.
behind schedule.
Who knows when comes those guys? I was it's funny how we all talked about skin outfit ideas.
Yeah.
Sabella's not feeling too great today.
I've not
That's
been
fine.
feeling great all week of recovering from a chest bug that my mum gave to me. Just what you need. Well, at least I got it after Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, it was before. Yeah, Christmas and annoying.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to sleep.
Yeah. Let me think. God, this update just can't get me sewer. Well, every zone being 100%, it really is annoying for me to find something to do in this game.
Oh, what they can also do, Dragoon. You know that we've got the theatre that we can take out bosses on like that theatre situation.
Yeah.
They could also have a simulation attack and show you some basic strategies on how to take it down for new players.
Yeah, if you don't need to do it, you can always skip it, or if you've already been in it, you can skip it. But get the
Yeah,
reward.
so like if you're not used to a team, like I'm still getting used to my Mavrika, for example. So what are the characters that you have with the Mavrika team?
Malbrika, Sitlali, Shiol, and Benny Boy.
Well, it would show you how to best use those talents to give the most damage or the most effect.
Hey, it
Just
was,
a hint of
yeah.
them. Not the entire fight, but just like, so one, this, two, this, three, four, then hits.
Yeah, like, I think it would honestly work pretty decently.
I think they need to look into this.
Like, granted for
Or maybe
me,
hire us to go
yeah.
it all.
Now, granted for me, I wouldn't be able to use the multi strategies. I've already played the game so much, I pretty much know by heart.
Yeah, obviously if the new characters then you won't know them very well, you just get to know the characters.
Exactly. And that's another thing, Hoyo. When we get a dating system, I want my dating system to be asses. I've been asking for that system for years. And also, I'm able to say, oh, you just want to do it and date the characters you like. Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah. I'm telling you something, Dragon. My Ito needs a lot of love at the minute because I've not leveled him up at all since
What the heck?
forever. And Ito's a powerhouse.
He
Potential.
he can hit hard when you get him really built. Especially if he has a signature weapon, which is a lot of crit.
I don't even think I've got the right weapon on for him.
You probably have the defense skill on weapon, by the guess. Because that's why he scales it, is defense. Which trust me, gets annoying. That's another thing. Hoyo, can you please, and I repeat this, please add the system they have with the compasses in Nocry effect to the other nations.
Yes, please, we're begging you.
Because I know I'm missing treasures, but it's like, I can't find them.
And it'll come in handy for like my dad's account because one area has been stuck, no joke, at 99%, but I've got a feeling it's like 99.995%.
Yeah. So pretty much, you can sneeze at it, it'll pretty much be done.
Yeah. And I found one treasure chest the other day for him. I was like, yes, it's the last one, it's the last one. Nothing. Well, as you can imagine, getting a little bit upset with it.
Annoyed. And like, here's the thing though, for me, when it comes to treasure hunting, I treasure hunted every area to 100%. I busted my ass.
I think the only one that I haven't done 100% currently has got to be an economy. That's a big area.
Yeah, and Academia is a good size area, but the one that gave me the most trouble was the desert.
Yes,
Especially when we
that's
didn't
it for
have,
my dad.
especially when we didn't have that ability to go, look underneath with the map. God, was that a nightmare? But I did pull it off, folks. And I'm not even kidding, folks. I actually found every treasure chest before that was even a thing. Like,
Yeah,
see
that
how
was a
this
lot
is?
of unpleasant, unkind words off screen.
Yeah, especially when, like, for example, the Bloody Arnara.
Yeah.
Remember that one I walked by like 10 times?
Yes, I do. Because I was thinking the exact same thing.
It's like,
You just have the courage to voice it.
yeah. I'm like, what the hell, man? How the hell did I miss it that bad? Excuse me, sorry about that. I'm telling you, folks, Gone is contagious.
It is.
But I wanted to put a dating system in this game so bad. Like, they're almost
And
there.
another thing I'd like them to put into the game, sorry to interrupt, I'll wait.
No, it's alright, go on.
All the food that we've made, I think we should be able to donate.
Yeah, like we have the island town billing system in, which, nothing is a teapot. Teapot's great and all, but I think we should have a whole island to ourselves that we can, generate extra more and stuff.
Yeah, in my dad's case, extra fragile resin.
I think you could easily put one out in the middle of the water between this waters of Leeway, Fontaine, and Sumeru. Like this
Yeah.
pond there, have like a random island just pop up. Like, let's say an earthquake happened and it struck free or something. I don't know. Get creative.
Oh,
What do you think, Isabel?
we don't know what was on our ship, do we? Apart from the two pods.
Yeah, that's what we gotta see, yeah.
Well, what if there was, let's say, a capsule that could create land? So we were like on,
Oh! I see your
so
point.
for example, say we're on a mainly water area, right? A water
Yeah.
planet
Yeah.
with dotted land. What if we could create our own land and make our own city that way? And the more people got in, the bigger the island grew to make like a continent.
Oh, that would be kind of sick.
Oh, okay, folks, if that happens, I freaking called it.
Yep, she called it.
I want that to happen now.
Yeah, like, not even the teapot or anything, but you really are.
Teapot's small.
It is small when you want to make them look really nice.
Yeah, because you hit a limit.
Yes. Now, granted, they have increased that limit, and I've seen some of the people do crazy shit. And trust me, it is nothing what I've seen people do. But that's the thing, And also having the playable characters that you have can come over and help you operate the city. Or the village, either way.
Yeah.
And like, I can imagine about half of the characters, and like, this is another thing. Say at first, they're like, oh, we really can't, they got to keep an eye on stuff, but they're, where they are. But, you can understand that, but say you get a few missions with them and they change their mind.
Yeah.
It's got potential.
It does.
And now back to the other idea with the dating system, folks. I've been wanting this system in because, like, I play a lot of games that have dating system in it. And, come on. Why is our friendship only level 10? Because, like, technically, if we're going to be honest, if we go by the friendship in terms of the games, this should be, goes from friendship up to potential love interest. Like, how fast I'd be freaking dating Ganyu in a heartbeat? Or Miko, Ryan Shogun, the other ones. And even if we want to go even further, put in the wedding system. Then you get to marry your characters, excluding kids.
Yes.
Now I know some people say,
No
oh,
child romances.
no. Now I know some people say, oh, but what about Nahia because she's technically 500 years old.
She looks like a child, she's a child.
Exactly. There's certain rules that are not made to be broken for a reason.
Yep.
But like, if you want to marry the character you want, so like if you're say Lumine and you're like, oh, I want to marry, let's just say Nepper, not a problem. You get a whole scene with it. You know, not that big a deal.
Nefer is an adult.
Exactly. Nepper scares me. Especially when that song comes out. I'm not in Gabriel. When she did that smile and scared the crap out of Jehoda, that literally sent shivers down my spine. Like, Blood Bunny, never take off that woman. Unless you want to die. If you do, go ahead. Because I'm not thinking you're bacon. Nope. But I'm happy that the update is coming soon. And it's going to be such a good day. Because for once, I'll be able to do some polls for more than 2 minutes. And speaking of polls, Hoyo, how about you make it so the first 5-star you get on here, being the character banners, is guaranteed to be the character?
Yes, please.
And about that, what's it called mode, who's if you lose so many bits you get the thingy saying it's a guarantee, it's a ass. I'll say do that, but the next one after that is still guaranteed to be the same character. Or, better yet, if you have to get that, maybe in the temple you get at least 2 of that unit.
Yeah.
Because, like, let's just be honest, the Radiant Fate, who's the mini? Oh, Captain Radiant, that's it. Can't remember the name. Needs work. Plain simple, it needs work. But that's fine. And this is why Hoyo would tell you these ideas to make the game great.
Yeah.
And I have to have a way to generate primo gems, not just, constantly go out exploring for treasure chests and all. Which is why we say about the city system, same thing with the Genesis crystals. Yes, come on. Be reasonable, don't be stupid. Because, like, honestly, in the long run, they'll be making more money because more players will join. And that's another thing. With Genshin having over 100 units in-game, having only double banners per,
With the exception of, on occasion, getting the other banners.
Yeah, that's going that.
Will we get that back this time or no?
I don't know.
They've not mentioned it, have they?
No.
So, no. Bless you.
Yeah, thank you. God damn, take my nose off. But, the one thing that they should do is, like, have it so, like, players that are, like, with older units, have it that, certain ones, come together for, like, a bonus. And, like, it's still on the same pity, so, like, because let's be honest, it's been how long for certain kids to have a rerun? Like, for example, Escovia has not had a rerun yet, and C came out over a half a year ago.
Huh?
I don't know, technically, almost 3/4 of a year.
Cuckoo.
Which is crazy, because, like, I got screwed over when it comes to Escovia to a certain somebody. Oh, who was that? Oh, let me see. That guy!
D-Luke?
Yeah. And that's another thing. buff older units. Well, they are technically doing it, but I think they just downright buff them in general. Let's just be honest. Amber, Lisa, Kaya, Jean.
idea.
Alright, spill the beans.
You know that, how is your dear Luke Max?
Yes.
What if, once like we get a character like that, we get an option between getting a fragment of his outfit or signature weapon of our choice, we can go between the two,
Yeah.
or we can get a refund on of our wish, or a couple of refunds on our wish, to get the character we do want. Like a choice system.
Nah.
And please bring out a training system between all regions of gamers.
And
And make it, what's it
region
called?
free.
Dragon Region 3.
Yep.
Please. It would help me and Dragoon fight for the bosses.
Yes.
And have fun.
Yeah. Definitely. Because, like, right now, me and Shabelle here can't play Genshin together because she's in the UK server, I'm in the US server.
And if I were to switch over, I would lose everything.
Yeah, like, that's the thing right there. If they don't want to make it region free, make it so you can at least transfer your data from, say, US to UK or vice versa.
Yeah. Make us so we can switch, keep everything we've got and switch between the two. I would go with that. As long as we kept everything we had, including money and everything.
Exactly.
I would go with that because that means help Dad and play with you as well.
Yeah.
Because it'd just be so much easier. And I think my voice is going now.
Yeah, it's its limit.
Like I said, I didn't talk all day, really.
Yeah. But that would also be a good mechanic for the game.
It would.
Oh, and that's another thing. Bring back the past event weapons that people missed out on. And
Oh, you could have a shop for that.
exactly.
You've got to do certain quests to unlock it.
Yeah, like you had to have done the event, or lots of you.
At least part of the event.
Yeah, like for example, you Albeo's weapon.
Yeah, because did I finish the event, or was I just like a day short to finish
You were a
the
day
event
short.
as well?
You were a day short. We were doing it, and I was trying to help you the best I could, but you couldn't want to build just like mine were.
No, because I was literally a baby player.
Yeah, you were like, I think a week or two in the game, I think.
Oh, they could call it the event market.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But we'll think about it. We could do from the beginning, the very first event, because I missed a lot of the events, and you missed a few.
Yes, I have missed a lot of the beginner ones, honestly, which kind of sucks. That's why I don't have Veteran Desires or the Dodoko Tales.
Yeah, well, if we're to do that, it only works with past events, folks. So we can go through each one and do it that way, and you could, for later ones, you could just earn more.
And that
unless you
remind
didn't
me.
get the weapon.
Yeah, and that remind me. Apparently, with this Lazarite coming up, because of how it's tied into the new girl, Zabai, I think that's pronounced her name. I'm probably butchering it. Apparently, after we're done with when it's done and dusted for the Lazarite, apparently, like say if you join afterwards, you're gonna be able to still play the Lazarite for the quest. I'm like, does that mean then you are hinting at replayable events?
Please.
Or permanent, I mean.
Start from the beginning because I missed so much.
Like, just have some default items, not like you get all the rewards.
They could have it as a filler between current events.
Yeah, especially when sometimes the events, you get them done real fast.
Yeah.
And
you could even do it as like an arcade type thing.
Oh, yeah. Or maybe a memory from Hex and Triple.
Yes.
Because you get a book and say, relive some of your memories. And, you can select which event you want to go into.
relive the events of the
The past.
past.
Yes. Hoyo, jot it down. Jot it down.
But
That
that would also help him get more money as well.
because players will be able to get certain weapons that they want to get for a long time,
Same,
and yeah,
Primos.
exactly. And that's another thing too when you got the other folks. Because technically, Hoyo's already done this in Honkai Star Rail and Xenoblade Zero. Because you have certain events that came out and you get limited rewards, but after that, it becomes a permanent event.
Yeah.
And they
And if
can't
you don't want to
lie.
give Primos, you could give Fragile Resin.
Fragile Resin or extra Mora XP books, yada yada yada.
Or what about that weird stuff from the winter one?
Wait a minute. What's the one we're talking about?
The Wonderland thing that you've been playing.
Oh, yeah. I know you're not type of currency. Yeah.
So there's a few options. It doesn't have to be Primo gems, especially if people have already played that event. Because
Yeah.
I know I've missed at least
A
20,
lot.
maybe more.
I think at least 20, honestly. You basically weren't there for the first 1.0 section. You joined when Albedo. Actually, wait. I got Albedo roughly when I got his weapon, roughly. So I
And I got
actually.
Albedo. I know I got Albedo.
Hang on. Let me go down. I can probably figure out an estimate of when I got him. Okay, maybe not. That's way before that. I'm trying to remember when I got it. Was it around the time when I got on you? I think it was like around Inazuma time, I think. I want to say it was. So it was like
Yeah,
2
because
point
I was going through
something.
the leeway one.
Yeah, you were trying to speed up, trying to get it so you can unlock it.
Yeah, boy, my characters were weak when I think about it.
Yeah,
Because this was just when we were learning how to share play as well.
yeah.
A lot's happened in the last few years.
Yeah. And we won't talk about my account how crazy it is. But once you have no votes, my account is over 5 years old. And I have been busting my ass on my units. Granted, there's a few exceptions here and there with certain ones. I just haven't got the chance of building them yet. My main goal is to get every character maxed and to at least triple 9 talents. And I know some would say, oh, what about triple crowning them? I would if they made it easy to get crowns, and I think that's what they want to point out. This here, to get a crown from the shop by using the stock glitter, I think 50 is too much.
Yeah,
I think it might be for a crown, because think about this. Like, I think 50 would be bad enough if you got 3 for that price.
I think 25 is fair.
That's what I was thinking too.
Half it.
Yeah. But if you want to say get 3 together, because I'll get one character fully triple crown, then it would say B50. Then you say a little
I
bit of
agree. Have a
down.
bundle deal.
Exactly.
Because you know me,
Okay.
I've stacked my I've stacked mine.
Yeah, we won't say how many cards I have. I don't have shit left.
Wow.
I think I
Even from
have.
the latest event.
Chevelle, you remember how much I do shit. Like right now on my account, I have exactly 8 crowns to my name. And that's not a lot. That's enough for
No.
2 of my units to be triple crown, and only have 2 left afterwards. Now, granted, I have triple crown a lot on my units. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Technically 13, even though technically she was free, technically. 14, 15, 16. That will be 17 eventually. Once I get. Wait, what the hell? Wow, I'm doing it right now. What I want to do? Damn. Oh, that's cool. I've never seen that effect before. There's an effect now on your talents. If you have the materials on hand, it'll glow like almost pulsate.
Nice.
17, 18, 19, 20, and I believe that's it. Yeah. I've used over 60 crowns on my account.
Wow.
But that's over 5 years worth. Which is crazy when you think about it. It's like, how much have I played? A lot. But I do think, folks, that's what we got in the TV now. So, Dragunia, the ZND, Family Show. Hope you go right there, folks. That was kind of nutty. I ain't gonna lie. But I will say, though, it was fun. We didn't really do much. We were just mostly talking about, we're hoping for a new update and the new ideas and all. And just being chill, I guess.
Turned out
So,
to be a bit of a mixed talk day.
yeah, but I didn't really plan, but hey. It still works. So, if you enjoy, hit like, and comment. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you on another one of Genshin Impact. I will see you and y'all take care, buddy. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Later.